Welcome to our channel, where you can find the most recent news and stories about Princess of Wales, Princess Catherine, and her royal family. Today, we bring you breaking news. The touching moments of a young woman's tears with excitement at seeing Princess Catherine during the visit of Boston in her second day. As the Prince and Princess of Wales are swamped by royal fans on their smear campaign tour in Boston, amid Harry and Meghan's dramatic film trailer announcement and palace race row, a young woman tears with excitement at seeing Princess Catherine. The African-American reverend who gave a sermon about the colonial legacy at the Earthshot premiere on Wednesday, just hours after Buckingham Palace was embroiled into a nasty racial scandal, was resurrected, together with Prince William and Princess Catherine, for their next US tour commitment. On Thursday, the Prince and Princess of Wales visited Boston Harbour Defences with Reverend Mariama White-Hammond for their third official appointment, learning about the consequences of increasing sea levels on the city's waterfront. If the pair was nervous about being united with Reverend White-Hammond, who exhorted the attendees at their Earthshot Prize launch on Wednesday to examine the heritage of colonial and racism, while the Prince and Princess observed from the wings, they didn't show it. The couple were beaming as they arrived at the harbour, having taken a 2-hour break in between events, which could have given William and Kate a chance to talk about some of the conflicts that have dogged their journey to the United States. Although insiders stated that Kate and William were determined not to be distracted from their objective to start the Prince's Earthshot prizes in the United States, Reverend White-Hammond swiftly brought race and equality to the centre of the occasion. A few minutes before William and Catherine took to the stage at the kick-off meeting, the Reverend, who also serves as the city's Chief of Environment, Energy and Open Space, delivered a powerful speech in which she urged the audience to take into account the colonial legacy and racism, particularly as it relates to global warming, the ways it has widely supported all across the world, and its relationship, its profound connection to the deterioration of land and our planet, which we are all trying to reverse, she concluded. The lost tales, the perished creatures, but also the perseverance of people in the face of persecution and the essential dignity of all of our ties. Although no reference was made of Lady Suzanne Hussey, the Queen's former woman and William's godmother, who was charged with making racist remarks to black victims of domestic violence campaigner Ngozi Fulani at the Buckingham Palace event on Tuesday night, few could deny that the controversy was linked to Reverend White-Hammond's remarks. The Reverend decided to join William and Kate on Thursday to talk about the consequences of rising sea levels and the consequences the issue is having on the world's coastlines, with the couple also having to meet community members who will communicate with them about their life experiences of the neighbourhood's victimization to climate change-caused flooding and coastal flooding. The royals walked down the bay with Reverend White-Hammond and Boston Mayor Michelle Wu, with William and Kate seeming to get colder as the day progressed and the sun set. They were both seen hunching their shoulders from the cold, while William, who was not wearing gloves, put his hands in his pockets as they went along the shore. The pair had a busy day of events, beginning with a climate innovation firm in a city suburb before travelling to a neighbouring non-profit group that concentrates on young people affected by urban violence. The greatest event of their tour, however, will take place tomorrow, a glittering awards ceremony in which they will reveal the 5 winners of this year's Earthshot Prize in front of a star-studded crowd that will include Billie Eilish, Annie Lennox and Rami Malek. William and Catherine will no doubt be praying that their day does not begin with the same shocking events as today. The publication of Harry and Meghan's Netflix documentary teaser this morning shadowed their trip in a dramatic way, with the Sussexes clearly hinting that they will launch a new strike against the royal family. A US Coast Guard boat was spotted patrolling the port before the pair arrived in Piers Park, with police assumptions on board. two of whom sat in the cabin and a third from the bow, where a huge automatic gun was placed. Every precaution seemed to have been taken to protect the couple's safety throughout the visit, which was escorted by many security guards and representatives of the local police force. Boston Wu, who somehow spoke at the ceremonial launch of Earthshot on Wednesday night, and many leaders from local environmentalists joined William and Kate once again. Princess Catherine changed out of the burgundy Roland Mouret suit she donned for the initial two events of the morning and into a striking orange turtleneck dress and long brown coat for their visit at Boston Harbor Defenses. The mother of three rounded off her appearance with a pair of brown suede boots and a brown scarf tucked into the collar of her coat, as well as a pair of brown gloves to keep her hands warm in the frigid Boston weather. Her brown hair was pulled back in a half updo, allowing her to display off a pair of gold hoops that descended from her ears. William completed his ensemble with a grey coat and scarf, which he wrapped around his neck and tucked under his navy blue jacket. He also looked to have changed for the most recent occasion, ditching the dark grey suit he was wearing in the morning in favour of a blue one. Both wore what has become their signature tour accessory, a dazzling smile. Thank you for watching the video. What are your thoughts on the news? Please share your thoughts with us. Goodbye for the time being.